It's a pretty cold day here in Tennessee because we don't get a whole lot of snow here, hardly ever. We might get some icy conditions tonight. Make for pretty rough driving. 34 degrees right now. I just wanted to try out this live feature. I am not going to be responding to any comments, of course, not live, not reading anything, because I am driving. But I thought I'd, talk a little bit more than just the intro video that I created, talking about the channel. As time goes by, all the comments that come through, there's a lot of criticism on different things that happen in some of the videos. There's a lot of praise as well, so they're not quite equal from video to video. Some people have their different ideas. Everybody has different ideas about how they think something should have been handled or left alone, and I'm learning. My whole motivation for the channel really was just because of years and years of driving so much and seeing things happen. I've been hit a couple times where it wasn't my fault, where really, just kind of got screwed over with the insurance. And boy, I wish I'd had a camera in those instances. Here, let's see how the traffic is doing here. That van almost came over, like cut me off right in front, so I was a little concerned there. So many things would happen while I was on the road, especially driving at night like I do mostly, where there are I don't even know if we're connected right now. AT&T is not working well for me at the moment. But anyway, so many things would happen. I saw there were other dash cam videos all over the internet, far more exciting than mine. But I figured, at least, especially locally, people here near Nashville and in Nashville would be interested in some of the things and encounters that I come across. So one of the running comments that I see a lot is, I wish that I had been a cop, academy or whatever. I've never had any desire whatsoever to be a police officer. I guess I do have a pretty strong sense of right and wrong. I don't like to see anybody being wronged, and I don't want anybody being hurt or anything. So hey, I think anybody, if you see somebody who needs help, you should lend a hand if you can. And if it's not in you to do that, then you don't have to do it. One of the craziest videos on the channel, I think, I was with my brother in Atlanta, and we pulled in to a gas station, and a fight had broken out, and 3 people pulled guns, so we just hightailed it out of there. Figured that was the right thing to do, but hey, got it on video. Right now, the dash cam setup that I have in this vehicle is a BlackVue DR900S. It is a front and rear camera. It is 4K, so it records out the back and out the front. As a matter of fact, you can mount the rear camera anywhere you want in any position. So if you wanted to show the interior of your vehicle, you could just go ahead and mount that camera, to your windshield right next to the out-facing camera. It's got a cloud service, which is great, because that cloud service, even when the vehicle's parked somewhere, will constantly upload the video, so you'll never lose it, even if somebody were to steal your camera. Or, and some people have expressed that if you got pulled over and a police officer was mad that he could smash your camera, well, even if that were to happen, you'd still have the footage. You'd still be able to pull it up right on your phone. Lots of potholes, jeez. you'd be able to pull it up on your phone and download it to your phone, share it straight from there. I think dash cams are a great tool. I imagine a lot of vehicles will just start coming with them eventually. Some high-performance cars, even the Corvettes, they have a cam. It's not exactly as a dash cam. It still records the road, but that's more for like when you're hitting the track and cruising around and you want to have all the stats of what's going on with your vehicle while you're out on the track. But it does record. So I think dash cams are a great idea, especially having one that can record while your vehicle is stopped. Now, the BlackVue, they've got a little box, and it's called the Power Magic Pro. And basically you use an open slot in your fuse box. You plug that in, and you can set it to make sure that the voltage on your battery doesn't go under a certain amount, so you always have enough cranking amps to be able to start your car, that you don't want to come back to a dead battery. So I installed those in all my vehicles so I can leave it running and then not worry about the battery being run down while I'm gone. I do have a video of just, some guys walking through the parking garage and pulling on door handles, looking for an easy, quick mark. They're just looking for something easy. Thankfully, they weren't breaking people's windows that day. They may graduate to that eventually. But having a dash cam is, it's absolutely worth the price that you pay to get it. Even if you went with the $500 model that I have here. There are some cheaper ones, but you're giving up resolution, you're giving up how fast you can write to the SD card. Nighttime vision is really rough in some of the cheaper ones. And also, if you live in a warmer climate or just anywhere where during the summer it gets, up to 100 degrees plus, you can get failure on those cameras. The BlackVues have been great. I've seen the results of Garmin cameras. I haven't used one. I plan on buying different ones and kind of mounting them and doing a side-by-side comparison for myself. There are videos on other channels on YouTube that feature that and kind of compare side by side. But I've really liked the ease of use of the BlackVue. And when you're pulling up footage on there, there's an app that you can use on your phone, and it also will show a map while you're playing some footage back. But you can actually have the program on your computer, have it on your laptop, and then watch. They utilize Google Maps where you were at the time. So there are so many good advantages of having this particular model. That's why I like it the most. I bought two, and then I just bought extra mounts so I can put those mounts in the other vehicles. So when I decide to take another vehicle, I can just slide the camera out and hook it up in the other vehicle. I took all the cables, tucked them away all around. So that was cheaper. You can buy cameras for all your vehicles, but you can only drive one car at one time. If anybody out there has figured out a way to drive more than one car at a time, I'd like to see that video. So anyway, I have no idea how this connection worked. I just wanted to test it out and see how it is. I thought maybe there could be times where an incident was happening or something was going on, and we could go live and then later intercut the live commentary with whatever footage is captured. So just wanted to test it, see how it worked. I know that we lost connection a few times, and I will, I guess, play it back and see what it looked like and see what your comments are. If you have any questions, I'll go through the comments and I will answer questions. My question is how do I end the live feed? Let's try.